All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, we're back. Duck, this video better be hilarious.
There we go. Yeah, we are back up.
Okay, so let's watch this video. This is if the Hyperspace Hoopla used DA Games music by Duck.
Oh, oh dear God. All right.
There's Angela Lapta to come back home to play, but to your dismay, this isn't your day. For the happy fun time has begun to fade. Watch as we reanimate our corpses you abandoned or dismantled or mishandled, but we won't be skipped and swayed. Trapped within these walls, you left our souls to drip away. The ink decayed, the walls are bay, but a reckoning has come today. You say Boris has no guts cause you replace it with mechanical stream. We've been tortured, no move
I
forward.
love this.
Disorder kills your day. I am alive. Immortalized.
The fist pumps are so well timed.
Hey, there's no vaccine to cure the need. Well, now you must build a bomb machine. You die tonight. Tonight. Build a bomb machine. You die tonight. Tonight. Build a bomb machine. You die tonight. Machine, you die tonight.
How'd you get a video of Will just performing on stage?
Yeah.
Amazing. You know what? You know what, Duck? That was worth it. That was worth all of that.
It was quite the comeback.
People call it comeback. But okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled knives.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Duck.
Oh. Alright. Any other questions from you guys, chat? Something
Anyways,
helpful
what were we
point
talking
point.
about before all that happened? We were talking about overrated bands?
Something like that. Bands that are just success, but we couldn't understand the hype of. I mentioned earlier Slipknot and System of a Down at that time, and like at that time, I was different back then. I've warmed up to System of a Down more with a handful of their songs. A little bit of Slipknot with a couple of songs that actually have something I enjoy more of, and then I just grew to somewhat appreciate them. I have a respect for Corey Taylor. There are some things that I'm not going to go on the deep end of that.
I thought
But somebody did
I mean, you didn't like Nirvana, I know that.
Yeah, at one point I used to have a grudge on Nirvana, which I know, grunge, haha. Because I used to think that Nirvana, changed, like, the sound of music to nowadays, where it's much more depressing. When in contrast to, because I used to think that rock used to be more fun to listen to, and that it just became depressing because of Kurt Cobain. But it's not because of him. In fact, if you look at a lot of music from the past, when you put aside the lyrics, there's a lot of depressing lyrics behind some of those songs. It's supposed to be that weird compliment to, like, the beat, in contrast to the lyrics. But I've grown more appreciative of Nirvana. It's that the grunge era just sparked out because during the hair metal phase used to be rebellious against commercialism, and then it fell into commercialism in the mid to late 80s, and then Nirvana, like not Nirvana, but grunge stepped in and kind of just did the same thing, and then it turned into post-grunge, which was more commercialism. So that's really all what it came down to. And people just want different sounds because the kind of sound that people like from the 80s overstated its welcome, and people just wanted something fresh.
We should bring back disco.
Okay, that's a random one.
No, just that sounds die and all that stuff. It's like we had more fun when the world had disco. You know, we were all dancing, wearing sparkly jumpsuits, high on cocaine. Like we should just go back to disco.
I mean, it kind of returned. It just became more techno with the technology we have.
Nah, I want to go back to the little disco ball in the sky and the light up floors.
But somebody mentioned earlier about what was it? Imagine Dragons, where even the band even admitted that they're not supposedly rock. It just happens to have been played on rock stations. And I mentioned that there was one song that I didn't like from them, and I still don't like, and that was Thunder. And like every time I mention that song,
hear the thunder.
Yeah, they're just saying Thunder multiple times. Like, yeah, we get it. It sounds like a cool name. Can you please stop mentioning it? It's driving me crazy.
It was very funny that some of my friends, like my friend Denim, on her like Spotify or YouTube Music like recap for a while, there was it said that her favorite band was Imagine Dragons, and it wasn't because she listened to it. It's because I think Imagine Dragons did a song for League of Legends or something. I think they did a song for Arcane, and she listened to that one song so much Spotify was like, oh, so you must love Imagine Dragons.
You know, it's kind of similar to there was a thing that any of us applied to based on what we listened to on YouTube, and it had like a list of like 5 different songs over the course of a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like the YouTube Music recap.
Yeah, that's what it was. And the one I had was the most that I remember was The Midnight, which was a band that Aeon introduced me to. Wonderful group that recreates the sound of the 80s, a great synth pop group. And another one, The Weeknd, the song Blinded by the Blinding Light song.
Oh yeah. I mean, The Weeknd's actually a good musician though, so.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He brought back that 80s sound, but in a very refreshing way.
I mean, he has my, the song of the summer, I'm a Virgin. You laugh. That's an actual song he sung for American Dad.
That's something I'll have to
he guest starred on American Dad as himself and helped write the episode. And the whole thing was that Haley was trying to sleep with The Weeknd, and The Weeknd kept debuffing her advances. And then, they're like, why won't you sleep with Haley? And The Weeknd sung that he's actually a virgin because saving his seed is what gives him incredible powers, and right now he's using it to get Grammys. And then, if he saves his seed long enough, he can go travel through time. Because he wants to fuck with dinosaurs.
I'll have to take a look at it.
It's I love American Dad. American Dad is legit still, like, such a funny fucking show. It's funnier than Family Guy.
At this point, I'm not surprised you would say that.
Look, I still can get a laugh out of Family Guy, but American Dad's just also much better. It's written by people who seem to still genuinely like the show, and also, it's fucking bonkers. Like, they go really crazy with it. And not shock humor crazy, like, goofy crazy.
Okay.
Look, I don't know if I need to be spending time pitching American Dad to you, but it is really funny.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Good morning, USA! And the alien's gay. But it was very funny to be like, wait, that's The Weeknd, and wait, that's The Weeknd's real name as a writing credit. Okay, got the cat drawn. Now to add some color. But, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say a thing, and then it just left my head. Oh, I got a question for you, Brett.
Okay.
What's your favorite Weird Al song?
Oh god, that's a hard one.
And chat, this extends to you as well.
I mean, not sure how to answer that, because the thing about Weird Al is that each and every one of his songs has something unique behind them, that it's comparing apples to oranges. I guess Smells Like Nirvana, because I just thought it was, like, the music video itself was funny. But I also enjoyed, what's it called? Amish Paradise.
Mm-hmm. I only think of that because there was just a lot of Weird Al posts today. Just appreciating him. I also found out that there's apparently an animated movie where Weird Al is the villain. Not playing the character of a villain. He just is the villain.
That's a weird one.
And then he turns into like a weird goblin thing. I can't remember the name of the movie. I will find out. I will look it up.
Also, I just remembered Jurassic Park was another one that was fun to watch. Which is a parody of MacArthur's Park from Richard Harris.
Going to
I didn't even know.
Hardware store.
A hardware store is an original, isn't it?
Yes, but I mean, I said Weird Al song, not Weird Al parody. It could be anything.
Alright. I guess hardware store is my favorite. I know that there's Albuquerque. That's like a 4-parter, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Albuquerque is like a 20-minute song.
Oh.
It's his longest song, and I think his second longest song is Trapped in the Drive-Thru.
Oh.
Because Trapped in the Drive-Thru is like 11 minutes.
Oh,
and it's a parody of Trapped in the Closet, which is also like a horrendously long song.
Uh-huh.
Like, the whole thing is that it's a parody of that type of music.
Mm-hmm. That does remind me of when I actually was stuck in a drive-thru many years ago.
And now we're in line for the drive-thru. Did I mention the drive-thru? Drive-thru.
This was at the time when I was taking college classes for a medical career, and the class would end at 10 o'clock, and I'm like on the way home, well, would like get a snack from McDonald's, which I know, yeah, gross. But as I was waiting in line, I was sitting there waiting for almost 20 minutes because there was a driver who was out of the SUV, and I think she was drunk or something. There were a couple of times where she's like bending down, ready to hurl, and she's just like pacing around back and forth. I'm like, how long are we gonna stand here?
A drunk person at McDonald's? Perish the thought.
So yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on over there? So
Okay.
finally,
Oh,
yeah.
I know that you say that your character does have irises and I get to pick the color. I will say it is very funny to see this character, this fucking thing with no eyeballs.
He looks possessed.
Oh, okay, I will pick an eye color. But yeah, so drunk person at McDonald's?
Yeah, like, she's pacing around back and forth, and I'm losing my patience. Now, thankfully, I didn't confront the person or anything like that. That could have gone really, really south.
Coward.
But thankfully, she got back in her car and started to, like, drive away. And everybody else was like, oh, thank you! And the guy at the drive-thru was like, we are so sorry about all that. So yeah, I think I'll have to listen to the drive-thru song. Oh, you're going for red?
Yeah, hold on. I did not realize when they said close-up that it was like... Oh yeah, because I had to resize this screen for the hoopla. There we go. There we go, Odie. You are now a knife cat. Meowth, that's right. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. I have a question for you, Brett.
Alright.
What is your favorite misheard lyric?
I don't even know how to answer that.
Like, you know, what's a story of someone mishearing a lyric as something and you were like, that's funny?
I never experienced that. That's the thing.
Oh, I experience that often.
Okay.
Ah, okay, there we go. Another one bites the dust. How long have we been streaming for? I mean, I can't look at how long we were streaming for because this is a new stream.
I mean...
How long was the last stream, I guess is the question.
I think combined we're near enough to almost 3 hours.
3 hours? Huh, not bad.
Yeah.
Let me see who we have left. Because it's very hot in this office right now.
I know. Summer sucks.
Well, it's not that summer sucks, it's the fact that you don't turn on the air conditioner.
Well, we have to get through the peak hours.
Folks, this man, this person is just trying to make me melt.
I'm not trying to make you melt.
And they are destroying me. Alright, okay, there's this one from... There's this one from... Ramsey. And I have also one from Missy.
Ryan living in Texas. No, I've heard stories of living in Texas. Like, it's so bad in during the summer that, no, like...
You can fry an egg on the sidewalk.
Yeah, like, it's dangerous going outside.
Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3,
I'm gonna be
4 left.
I'm gonna BRB for just a second.
Oh, that's fine. Because at most, I may just stream more of these on Sunday. Like, I'll probably work on these off stream and then also work more on Sunday on them. Where's my live streaming thing? Oh, you're fine, Duck. You're all good. I saw, Ramsey also sent the reference in the Ko-Fi, so... but yes, folks, I think 3 hours is a good amount of time. We got through quite a few little scrunkles. I will be sending these off. Whatever Ko-fi your email you use for your Ko-fi, I'm going to be sending them to those, unless I have you on Discord, which I do have, like, 3 of these people on Discord. And then we'll be streaming more of these on Sunday, so if you didn't get yours in, if you didn't get, weren't able to put in for a knife today, you can put in one for Sunday. So thank you for joining. It was a lot of fun. These knife ones are really fun to do. I would be doing more if it wasn't like 90 degrees in my office right now. Oh, Maple's gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna work on Maple off stream tonight because Maple's design is very cute. But till then, folks, if you want to see me, we will have DA Radio on Saturday. No Awkward Cast this Sunday because Max is going on a little road trip. So yeah, Sunday we got free, so we can hang out on Sunday. And then, yeah, I will see you all when I see you. Have a good one. Bye-bye!